All right. What's up, y'all? It's been a little bit, been like 3 weeks since I uploaded my last little video. And the only reason it's been like that is because I really just haven't had anything to talk about. Like, it's not that nothing interesting be going on. It's just that I just don't be deeming stuff interesting to like talk about. You know what I mean? Like, we got a couple of things that happened. Kind of fell for a hezzy. Got a new tattoo. But like, apart from that, like, ain't really much happened. So it's not gonna be like a crazy story today or anything like that. I'm kind of just getting on here to talk about something and push something out because as time goes on, like I'm less and less motivated to do this simply because like I don't know, like again, like simply because like there's not really much to talk about. And then it kind of makes me feel like, dang, like I should be kind of making stuff happen, like making stuff to talk about, or I should like be more interesting. And then it kind of just helps me get in like it kind of makes me get in like a whole little loophole, if that makes sense, right? Because I haven't been too busy, but I have been busy with with classes and stuff like that and work and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But we ain't gonna worry about that. We just gonna try to push something out and hopefully y'all enjoy it, man. Hopefully y'all can just again chill to this or listen to this while you chilling or doing whatever it is that you do while you watch these, bro. So we're just gonna start this off with like a verse. Uh, James 5:16. Therefore confess your sins to each other and pray for each other so that you may be healed. The prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. And that is true. That is true. And I've been balling. I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro. I have been falling off on my like word stuff, bro. Like, so y'all already know how I kind of went, how I was reading the New Testament, and then how I was reading the New Testament, and I was gonna try to finish the New Testament before the year is over, or at least that's my goal. That was my goal. So I had to take a break from that because I don't want to say that the reading was becoming monotonous, but again, it became one of those things where I was just reading it just to get through it, and I wasn't really taking anything from it. You know what I'm saying? So I put a pause on that, and then I started reading the Book of Judges because I've always like ever since I've heard about the story of Gideon, I've always wanted to read the Book of Judges, but it was one of those things that I just never got around to doing. And so now I'm reading it. I'm on the last chapter that I read was chapter 6, and so now I have to read 7, obviously, and keep going to finish Judges. But that was like, I want to say like a week or two ago. Like, and again, I'll tell you all the time, bro, nobody is perfect, bro. But like, I have just been so out of it, man. I just been so out of it. I just haven't been keeping up with reading my stuff, bro. I don't know, man. Like, it just feels like these last couple of weeks have just been like cycle after cycle after cycle, which is why I had to like. I usually go to the gym 5 to 6 days a week, and one of those weeks, like I was like, I had to take a break, like. And luckily, my tattoo gave me like an excuse to do it. Because if I didn't get my tattoo, I probably would have still ended up getting up and going to the gym that week. But I was supposed to use that week, and I think that week was 2 weeks ago, but I was supposed to use that week to relax, reset my brain, and kind of just like get closer to God, like kind of get back into His Word. And I just ended up not doing that. Like the first 2 days, I kind of did, and then after that, like I kind of just like, I kind of was just a bum. Like I kind of just like laid around and just didn't do anything. Like that was probably one of my most unproductive weeks. And that was supposed to be a week for like a mental reset. And yeah, you can say that like, oh, it was a rest week and this and that. But like again, there like, you know, aside from the tattoo, I kind of wanted to use that week to just recenter myself and recenter my focus, and I just didn't do that. I just didn't take advantage of that. And I know that like again, I'm not extremely busy, right? Because I'm not. It's not like I have kids or anything like that. But my days do go by quickly, if that makes sense. Like there are things that I do in the day that make them go by quickly. Besides just sitting in here, sitting and playing the game. You know what I mean? Sometimes it is just that all day. It's just me playing the game. But life be life and yeah. But I've been like a couch potato these last. Granted, these last 2 weeks I've been like a couch potato. Like I haven't gone out anywhere. I haven't done anything besides the gym and work. And it's like, dang, like I was just thinking to myself just a couple of minutes ago, like, dang, man, I need a hobby. Because I do genuinely want to like get out more, but I just don't really know how. Like I play pool, but I don't play it like as a like I don't not as a sport, but like I don't play it like seriously. I play it more casually, and I haven't been able to find like a casual place besides Dave and Buster's to go and just like play. And I'm also like not really good at like going and playing with random people, so like, whenever I do go, like I'll bring like a friend or something with me. But they have their own lives and they don't really be wanting to get out much either. So it's just like it kind of just puts me in like a hard place because it's like fuck, like I want to do stuff. Oh, excuse my language, but I want to do stuff like I want to get out. Like I just want to kind of like live, and it's like I just have no idea of how to do that. I have no idea how to do that. So. Hopefully we'll figure that out, man. Hopefully we'll figure that out. My brother said he had like some places where he lives that he goes to play pool. So maybe I'll start going there with him, or start going there by myself or something, just to get out more. Because it's not really good being cooped up in the house all day. And me, like I'm single, and it's just like. You're not really going I'm not really pressed over it because I'm still in school and I'm still trying to like just keep my focus with certain things. And I fully know and acknowledge that, dating a person is a commitment. Like it's a commitment, and that I'm going to have to put a lot of my personal things, or that's just how I think right now, is that I'm gonna have to put like a lot of my own stuff on hold because it's no longer just me. You know what I mean? And so because of that, I just be like, but like still, we're all human, so it's like I do understand, like, okay, if you never go anywhere besides like the gym and the grocery store and just stuff like that, then you're never gonna like, meet someone of similar interests, etc., yada yada yada. But yeah. Y'all know I already told y'all the more recent story that happened like back in January, February. So y'all already know about that. There was a little bit of another recent story where I kind of fell for a hezzy, but I'm not even sure if I could consider it like a hezzy or not, because the circumstances were like really weird, and the delivery could have been better, but the delivery wasn't bad, if that makes sense. And again, I don't know what it is with me getting in situations and just never getting follow-up, like just never getting a conclusion with the situation that I put myself in. And it's like, damn, bro, like, we ain't even gonna get into that though. I don't want to call it like a hezzy because it technically isn't over, right? Like the first story, I never saw her again, so that's over. You know what I mean? And I'm probably never gonna see her again, so that's like over. But like this one, we don't know yet. Who knows, bro? Who knows? But yeah, man. I got this Gears Reloaded in the background that y'all will be watching. Again, the beat is from Rigamoto, and I don't know why the gameplay was so saturated. Like whenever I hooked it up to my capture card, like it looked normal on my TV. I didn't touch any of the settings on my TV, but whenever I hooked it up to my capture card and recorded it from Streamlabs, it is so saturated for like no reason, and I don't know why. I don't know how to fix it. Like, it's granted. I'm thinking that it might have been the map. I'm hoping that it might have been the map because that map was like weird. But hope like, and this is only one game. This is only gonna be like one complete game of Gears Reloaded. But I'm gonna get some more for you guys because I actually enjoy it, and I'm glad that they put it on PlayStation because I do have a Xbox too, but I barely play it. I barely play it. So now that Gears is on PlayStation, I don't need to worry about booting up my Xbox anymore. But yeah, man. So I just apologize for the saturated gameplay. I was playing against like some real hitters off bat. Like these dudes do not play, bro. These dudes do not play. Like these Gears dudes do not play, bro. They literally were shitting on me the entire time. I love how I started with like a verse and I've been like cussing the entire time. But crazy. But yeah, dude, these people were like they're putting belt to behind the entire match, bro. Belt to behind the entire match. But they were cool. They were cool peoples. It's just that they was putting belt to behind. And they were not holding back. Like I was like, I remember like when the game started, I was like, yo, this is my first game, and they just laughed, and then we went into the match, and they were just they were just cooking us. They were just cooking us the entire time. But yeah, man. Hopefully y'all have been doing good. Again, I'm gonna try to get either someone else to come on here, or I'm gonna try to get the next video to be like an actual story time. But I don't know. I just know I needed to drop something, bro. I just know I needed to drop something like 3 weeks. The video before that was a month ago. And again, like I was getting to that point where I was like, dang, bro, like I don't really want to do this, like and then that's how I knew. Like that's how I knew. It's like, okay, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Yeah. Yep. But I was looking at a video and it was like, because I was so bored, like I was like, dang, like I need to find a hobby to do. And the video was like, okay. And I asked my friend, and he was like, oh, like I don't know, content creation, yada yada. I'm like, dang, I kind of do that, but I don't got nothing to talk about. Then I watched another video, and the video said content creation too. So I was like, okay, let me get on here and let me hop back on here and say something, do something, whatever. Hopefully y'all are excited for the fall. I know I am. I hate the heat, bro. Like literally an hour ago, maybe a little over an hour ago, bro, I just had to kill this fat ass roach. Like I just had to kill this fat ass roach that was on my closet door. Like I hate the heat, bro. I don't like. The only thing about summer that's good is that, like, you know, more people are outside. Like you can like, and even still, I feel like winter people are outside. It's just like iffy. You know, you just gotta be out on the right day. But you know, more people are outside. You can go to the beach. You can do more things. Like you can, yada yada yada, whoop whoop whoop. But bro, the heat and the bugs. That is why I could never live like. That's why I could never live in somewhere that's like constantly hot. Like I could never live in Florida. You know what I mean? I could never live in Arizona. I could never live in Cali. You know what I mean? I can't live in a place that is constantly hot all the time, bro. I hate the bugs. I hate the heat. It's easier to, and if I got a lisp, I'm sorry. That's because I got this Invisalign in. But it's easier to like warm up than it is to cool down. And that's why I'll always prefer the winter, bro. Like the bugs are gone. You can put on, like the fashion is there. You have more fits that you can put on because it's cold outside, right? I can't step outside with like a hoodie and stuff like that in the heat because I'm gonna be sweating. People gonna be looking at me like I'm crazy. I can't do that. But I can do that in the winter. And then there's even those cool, warm days in the winter. Well, it depends on where you are. But like fall/winter, there's those like cool, warm days where you can still get away with like wearing shorts or maybe wearing like a short sleeve shirt or something. You know what I mean? Sure, you can't like take your shirt off because it'll be too cold, but like you can still get away with certain things. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of why I just like the winter more, bro. Y'all might also see some 2K gameplay in the future. I told my brother that I was gonna get 2K because I told him like a couple of months ago that I was gonna get 2K. The only reason that I played 2K17, I played 2K16, 2K17, and I briefly played like 20. But we already know that 2K17 was the last good 2K. But in these more recent 2Ks, you can get, I think it's like you can get the battle pass or something like that, and you can get a mascot. I've always wanted a mascot in 2K, bro. I've always wanted to wear a mascot in 2K. The highest rank I've ever been was All-Star 5 on 2K17. And I could have hit Superstar. It's just that, like, back in the day, bro, like, it was... Back in the day, it was just different, bro. Like, there were so many good... In my opinion, there were so many good games out that I could not fully commit to 2K. Like, I would hop off, I would get off from school, hop on 2K, play with my friends, and like we would play for like those 2 hours because we had homework and stuff to do. Or we would do the homework and then play 2K for the rest of the day after. But like Destiny was good. Destiny 1 was good at that time. Black Ops 3 was still popping at that time. Like, it was just different, bro. It was really just different. And there was like a bunch of stuff to hop on. And then even then, because you know we had like me and my friends, we played free to play games too. We played free to play stuff too. Like, I don't know if y'all got that ball knowledge, but PlanetSide 2, Rogue. I don't think Rogue Company was out back then. But like, oh, and Fortnite too. 2017 Fortnite was good too. So yeah, like, well, it was alright. It wasn't like 2016 Fortnite. Yeah, Fortnite come out, bro. It's crazy. It feels like it's been so long, bro. But yeah, bro, like there was so much good stuff to play back then that like when I hit All-Star 5, I was like, I ain't really worried about hitting Superstar, yada yada yada, and I regret that to this day that I never hit Superstar because that was it. That was it, bro. Like that was in my opinion, that was like the last time Park was truly good. Granted, I haven't given full time to 2K since then. Like, I haven't given 2K a solid chance since then because, in my opinion, the games just look horrible and they're not worth spending $70 on. But the only reason I'm getting it now is because one, my brother wants to play it with me, and I can get a mascot, so I can play around in the mascot. Like, I don't take 2K seriously no more, so I'm not gonna be getting pressed. Like, I'm not gonna be pressed if I get dropped off at Park or whatever it's called, neighborhood, whatever it's called now. But we just gonna be on it to be on it. Black Ops 7 is coming out. Kinda hyped for that. I just really gotta see if that's gonna be good or not, bro. I like the last map. They brought Elena Sigmund back. They brought my wife back, bro. They brought Elena Sigmund back for the I think it's called the Reckoning, for the Reckoning Zombies map, bro. I played it, got the Easter egg song. I didn't do the Easter egg yet. I've seen a lot of clips about the Easter egg being cheese, bro. But the map is solid. You do get that little anti-gravity when you're at the Pack-a-Punch. Like, the map is solid, bro. So I'm hoping Black Ops 7 is gonna be good, especially since they bringing back Rick Toffin, Nikolai, they bringing back all the goats. So they got to do them justice. So hopefully Black Ops 7 is good. This winter, it's kind of looking up. Kinda. Hopefully we'll be booed up too. Hopefully. We gotta make a play. Y'all will know. Y'all will be the first. Not the first, but y'all will be among the first to know. So we'll see, bro. We'll see. But it was good speaking to y'all. I'm glad I could hop on here and just talk about some random stuff. Hopefully y'all doing good, and I'll see y'all next time.